Hi everyone, welcome. I miss all of you at the cancer support community. Welcome to my home. Might have a kitty cat that's walking through when he wakes up from his nap. His name is Cinco. For those of you that don't know me, and you might be using this from one of the other cancer support communities throughout Delaware, my name is Dawna. I teach at various locations. And today we're going to do a gentle practice. It's how we typically do it at the Newcastle County branch. A little bit different when you're practicing in your home. You're going to need to use the space differently than you would for living. You want to come somewhere you're quiet, without a lot of distractions. Get the phone away. Maybe you'll hear the washer and dryer in the background. Try to ignore that. If you have pets, you can welcome them on your mat, or you can have them go somewhere else, whatever's going to work for you. But once you have picked that space, stretch your mat out. I want you to lay back down on your back for just a moment. Spread the legs, spread the arms. Let the hands open up. Let the feet relax. And as always, we open the mouth. Inhale deeply through the nose. Exhale, let it go. Inhale. Exhale. Another deep inhalation. Inhale. Exhale. Feel what's connecting to the mat. Backs of the hands maybe, the hips, the heels, back of the head. Recognize that you're on your mat, and we'll come into this space ready to practice. Close your eyes if they're not closed already. Tuck the chin just a bit. Take one last cleansing breath, mouth open, inhale. Exhale, let the breath go. Now we formulate our breath. We bring the lips together, inhaling and exhaling through the nose only. We inhale, bring the breath in, let it serve the body. Exhale the breath back out of the nostrils. You might notice that the belly or the chest is moving as the air comes in and out. When we focus our breath, we calm everything down. 3 more breaths here, setting your breath, inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Now, when you're ready, I'd like you to inhale the right arm up alongside the head, roll onto your right side and rest there, stacking the feet, the knees, and the hips. Resting in a fetal position. And when you're ready, lower that left hand down to the floor. Gently start to bring yourself up to a seated position. Spine is long. And you might need to, if you don't already have a block, you can find a pillow. You can sit it under your sits bones to elevate the hips. Let the knees come down and track towards the mat. If you don't have a block, you could use a sturdy box. Again, a couch cushion or stacks of pillows. You can pause the video here if you need to. Once you get on your mat and you're sitting on the block or on the mat, knees are out to the side, feet are crossed. Straighten the spine, roll the shoulders back and down, and level the chin. Close the eyes here and just resume that breath pattern in and out of the nose. The next inhalation will take the chin down to the chest. Feel the stretch on the back of the head. We level the chin, open the eyes, and let's begin to practice. Bring your fingers to either side of the hips. Fingers are down, touching the floor. Arms are long. We want to bring the breath in and lift the arms just to shoulder height. Here we go. Inhale up, palms up. Exhale, turn, rotate the shoulders, fingers come down. Shoulder height again. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. The left arm comes up against the ear. Fingers reaching. Start reaching out of that left side body. Stretching past the wrist. Keep the chin level. Remember, lifting the chin is not tall. Reaching, stretching through the spine. Inhale again, exhale, lower. Right arm lifts, inhaling up. Notice if there's a difference. Keep lifting out of the shoulder, but stay grounded on the left side. 3 breath counts here. Remember to keep that chin level, last breath. The breath brings the arm down once again, both arms coming up with the breath. Inhale up. Exhale, turn the hands out, fingers come down, rotating in the arms. Inhale up. Turn with the breath, bring it down. One more time, chin stays level. Turn and lower. Taking a twist to the right. Inhale up. A nice gentle twist here. Left hand on right knee. Bring the chin back to center. Feel the twist around the ribs in the midsection. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, other side. Ground the fingers and then bring the chin back to center. Inhale, lift again. Exhale, the hands come back down and around. Fingers find each other. Maybe you interlace. Roll the shoulders back. Send the fingers down the back as you open through the front of the chest. Now we lift the chin here, stretching the front of the neck. Keep bringing the shoulder blades together. We level the chin, we bend the elbows, release the hands and give them a good shake. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Take another quick twist to the right, clean the slate, inhale up, other side. Come all the way up again. This time, interlace the fingers, bring the hands behind the head. Bring the elbows back, sitting tall, grounded in the sits bones. Let's wrap the breath. The inhale wraps around the belly button. Exhale, bring that belly button towards the spine. Feel the contraction there. Inhale. Exhale, pull it in. Feel that supporting the back, the low back. Inhale. Exhale. Very nice. Inhale, reach. Exhale, prayer hands. Elbows lift, sitting tall. Let that breath be easy, coming in and out of the nose. Now let's move forward. If the eyes were close, let them open. And now you can either release your hands down to the side and swing the legs over to the left, or kick forward, rolling over the knees, removing any props you might have, and letting them come to either side of the mat. As we come into a tabletop position, let's get organized here. The fingers are straight out of the wrist. We don't want to turn the hands in or out. Heel of the hand is right underneath the shoulder or slightly forward. Notice that my knees are right under the natural hip bones, and you can't see my feet. They're not coming in. They're tracking right in line with the knee. We're in a tabletop position. There's no flexion in the spine. Now we're going to ride the breath in and out of cow and cat. On the next inhalation, we lift the tail, lower the belly, and the head comes up into cow. Exhale, tuck the tail round through the spine and lower the head into cat. Cow, cat, cow, cat, cow, cat. Come back into a neutral spine. Now let's do it with the toes tucked. Begin stretching the bottoms of the feet. Here we go. Inhale into cow. Stay lifted. Notice how the shoulders are pulling away from the ears. And then we exhale, lifting, tucking, rounding into cat. Cow. Cat. Come back into a neutral spine. I want you to bring the hands down on the mat. Now the tail is lifted and hands are down. You're balancing on the elbows. We're going to shorten the base here by interlacing the fingers, coming to dolphin. So be steady on the elbows. Weight is on the forearms. The toes are still tucked. We're going to lengthen the legs by lifting the hips. We're going to lift up and then come right back down. Here we go. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, push on the balls of the feet. Lift the legs, stretch. Inhale again. Exhale, nothing changes. The knees come back down. Toes are still tucked. Look up. Inhale, fill the belly. Exhale, balancing on the forearms. Lift the tail, stretch through the legs. Inhale, bring the knees down. Exhale, lift the head. Last time, here we go. The knees come down. We untuck the toes. Open the arms. Left hand walks back. Right hand walks back. Take a cow. Take a cat. Come back into neutral. I want you to bring the right hand directly under the face. Remember, feet are straight in line with the knees. We're going to open the top part of the back a little bit here. Left hand comes to right shoulder. Listen carefully to the cue. As we inhale the elbow out to the side, and then exhale, line it back up to the middle of the mat. Second breath here. Inhale, open. Exhale, bring it back in. Warming up the arms. Inhale, loosening in the back. Exhale, bring it down. Now we slide the left hand all the way down. We reach up. Look towards the ceiling. Stay grounded in the right hand. Inhale again. Now thread the needle, bringing that left arm underneath. Come down on the shoulder. Extend the right arm forward, making the letter L. Tail is lifted. Breathe. fill that rib cage area with breath. For a little bit more, slide your hand out from shoulder height. The right arm is out shoulder height, and you can take a little twist here, opening up, more weight on the shoulder and the side of the head. Go ahead and breathe that right arm down, secure it back on the mat, return to table. Inhale into cow, exhale into cat. Come back into neutral. This time, the left hand comes underneath the face. We go ahead and bring the right hand to the left shoulder, and remember, we're peeling that elbow out to the side. Inhale, open. Exhale, lower. Inhale, open. Exhale, lower. Keep the hips in place. Inhale, open. Exhale, lower. Let the hands slide down and we reach. This side could be different, bigger or smaller range of motion. Now use the breath and then bring that needle and thread together. Come down on the shoulder. Left arm reaches forward. Settle on the shoulder, side of the head. You can go ahead and swing that left arm out to the side and open up, twisting more. We lower the left arm, bring it back onto the mat, securing here. Bring yourself back up into table. Fingers lined up forward, heel of the hand under the shoulder, knees under the natural hips. Now we bring the big toes together and we sit the hips back, sinking back into a child's pose. Sink the hips back first before extending the arms forward. Go ahead and lower the elbows, prayer hands behind the head. We gently lower the hands down, return to that tabletop position. If you have a block, I'd like you to slide it back towards your feet. I want you to walk the hands back towards the knees. Bring the trunk of the body up. And I want you to take that block and put it either on the short end or the medium end or the tall end between the feet if you need it. We're coming to thunderbolt pose. We want to stretch the front of the thighs here before we go any further. So go ahead and bring the tail down, stretching right here, front of the thighs. We inhale the arms up. Exhale, bring them down. Inhale up. Exhale, bring them down. Now bring the body with you. Inhale, come up. Exhale, sit back down. Inhale up. Exhale, sit back down. Last time. Come back down. Now at any time, go ahead and bring your hands down by your hips. At any time, if you need to roll that mat up, buckle it up so you have some softness under your knees, please do that. You can stop this at any time. Continue here for the stretch. Inhale, reach the arms up. And now let's send the hands back down and around one more time. Roll the shoulders back and go ahead and sneak those fingers down. Stretch here and look up. Last breath here as we level the chin. Bend the elbows, shake the hands out. Come on back into table. Inhale the arms up, hands through heart center. Slide back into table. Now plant that, plant that left knee. Send the right toes back, hooking on the mat. You want to stretch out here, full stretch in the leg. And then we want to ride the breath forward, come up on the ball of the toe, and then push back into the heel. Inhale, ride it forward, all the way on the tip of the toe. Exhale, push back into the heel. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, push back. Go ahead and bring that knee back into place, other side. It's the left foot that comes back and the toe is tucked. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, push back. Give it a nice stretch here. Inhale, forward. Exhale, push back. Last time. Excellent. Bring the knee back into place. Now let's add some heat by lifting this off the mat. Right leg stretches back. Keep the hips level. Stay strong in that right arm. Left arm reaches forward. Look at the thumb. Look at the thumb. Now let's bring the breath and elbow and knee together. Here we go. Inhale. Exhale, bring it in. Crunch it in. Inhale, go long. Exhale, empty out, crunch. Inhale, long. Exhale, bring it in. And then we go long one more time. Left hand reaches back. See if you can catch the right foot. Strong in that right arm. Lift. You've got a tiger tail here. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Take everything long on the next breath and then bring it down. Take a child's pose here, knees wide, big toes touching. This time, send the hands back towards the feet for full child. Let the heart and shoulders melt forward. One by one, the hands come back. We get ourselves organized once again in a tabletop position. Fingers forward, feet lined up with the knees. Now we shift the weight. Yes. I just forgot where I was. See, this is yoga with Dawna. Well, you never know. I'm always going to forget something. So we shift the weight into the right side. The left leg goes back long and the right arm comes forward. Stay lifted. Pull the belly button in. Here we go with our crunches. Inhale, exhale, bring it in. Inhale, go long. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, go long. Exhale, bring it in. Now see about finding length, looking at that thumb. Can you bend the back foot, maybe catch it? Reach for the pant leg, something. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Last breath. We go long, steady, slow the breath down, hand, knee. Take a cow. take a cat. Come back into neutral. Now we're going to lunge a little bit here. I want you to shift the weight into the left hand and left knee. Send the right foot forward. Bring your blocks, if you have them, on the mat or something to brace yourself. Again, lowest setting, medium setting, highest setting. Very important that the edge of the block, if you're using them, or soup cans or pillows, whatever you have, make sure that they're lined up with your big toe. I'm going to leave mine on the lowest setting here. And we're going to float to the knee with the breath. Here we go. Inhale the hands up to the knee, steady here. Inhale again, exhale, lower. Lifting once again, inhale, exhale, lower. One more time, inhale, lift, steady the breath to come up. Now from here, bring the shoulders over the hips, keep the knee over the ankle. Inhale, lift the arms. Shoulders relax. Inhale, hands through heart center, come all the way down. Lifting from here, use the breath. Inhale, lift. Hands through heart center, exhale, fold. Last time, lift. Sweep the arms straight up, shoulders over hips. Inhale, hands to heart center. Exhale the fingers down to the mat or the block. And I want you to take the blocks or whatever you're using with you and straighten that front leg. Keep the toes down. Slide everything forward, come back into a bent position. Now, inhale the hands up to heart center. Cactus the arms here. Try to keep them level. Turn the palms to each other. Inhale here, exhale, little twist to the right. Doesn't have to be big. Try to keep the arms level. Come back into neutral. Exhale, come down. Now, one more time, hands to heart center. Cactus the arms. Turn the palms in. Inhale here. Exhale, twist. Try to keep the elbows back. Back into heart center. Fold. Last time here. Inhale, hands up to heart center. Open. Let the palms face each other. Inhale here. Exhale, twist. Come back into heart center. Palms come together. Frame the front foot. Slide the blocks back. This time you can pick up the toes. Deeper stretch here. Sit back as far as you can where you're comfortable. Slide everything forward and switch the legs out. Readjust on this side. Toes lining up with whatever source you're using for support. Make sure your foot isn't floating around the middle of the mat or to the side. Lean it right in the middle of that knee space. We'll change it just a little bit on this side, okay? Here we go. Inhale the hands to the knee. Stay right here. Inhale, reach the arms right up. Exhale, shoulders relax, flowing just a little bit more. Hands to heart center. Exhale, fold. Coming straight up. Inhale, up. Exhale, relax the shoulders. Watch as the pinkies turn towards one another. Hands to heart center. Exhale, fold. Last time, come all the way up. Relax. Cactus the arms before we go any further. Inhale here. Take the twist. Bring it back to heart center. Inhale again, exhale, twist. Back to heart center. Last time, fill the belly with breath. Exhale, twist it out. Come back into neutral. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, hands through heart center. Come all the way down. See about sliding the blocks back as you lengthen that leg. Pull the hip back, toes stay down. Slide everything forward. Inhale, float the hands to the knee. Exhale, lift up. Fingers behind the head. We'll twist this way this time. Inhale here, twist it open. Try to keep the elbows back, out of your peripheral vision. Let the breath bring it back to center. Inhale again, over. Come back into neutral. Inhale, bring it over. Come back, nice. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bring it all the way down. Slide the blocks back or whatever you're using. Let the left toes come up. Stretching here. Now we want to push everything forward and come back to table. Move the blocks off the side of the mat. Back in table. Tuck the toes here. We're going to come up into a downward facing dog. If downward facing dog is not for you, stay in table and cow and cat. So if you're following me into a down dog, the toes are tucked. Push on the palms. Inhale, lift the tail, send the tail back on an angle, and let the head float between the biceps. Once the stretch begins, start pedaling the feet, lifting one heel and then the other. You can wiggle the tail a little bit. Think about stretching the chest back towards the thighs to deepen. Shoulders are away from the wrists. Chest is near the thighs. If you're in table, come up to a very bent knee down dog, and then everybody walks their hands back towards their knees to come into forward fold. Soften the knees, relax the arms, let the head be heavy. As you shake it, yes. Shake it, no. Shake it, yes. Shake it, no. And now look at the thumbs. I want you to inhale the thumbs up into the hip creases, elbows by your side. Inhale, exhale, fold. Lift again, inhale, exhale, fold. Last time. Exhale, fold. Now we use the breath to lift and rise up. Standing tall, look up, tall mountain. Hands come into heart center on your way down to mountain. Go ahead and pedal the feet here. Get into all the areas underneath the toes. Wiggle around in those little bones. Roll on the toes and turn onto the blade of the foot. Stretching here. And then bring the feet back under the natural hip bone line. Not out here, right in here. Now, establish your mountain. Mound of the big toe, mound of the little toe, both sides of the heel in place. Lift the knees up into the thighs. Roll the shoulders back, spine is long, chin floats. Close your eyes and find some stillness. just breathe. In and out of the nose. Last breath here. Inhale the chin down to the chest. Exhale, open the eyes. Go ahead and lift the gaze. I want you to walk your feet close together. Zip the legs up. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up. Palms come together. I want you to bend the knees, bend over, forward fold again. We're going to start a progression of chair. So the feet are nice and close, thighs are together, creating a firm base. Keep the knees soft. As you inhale, bend into the knees, drop the tail, bring the hands to prayer. Create a strong foundation. Start warming the legs. Shoulders are level, elbows are level. Inhale here, exhale, fold. Tuck that chin up and under. Using the breath again. Inhale, bend into the knees, come into a prayer chair. This time, bring the shoulders back. You can start to feel the energy in the legs. Inhale here, exhale, fold. Tuck the chin. Now we bend into the knees even more. Start shifting the weight so it's in the heels and serve something on a platter. Tail is back. Hands to heart center. Exhale, fold. Fingers on the mat. Go ahead and shake that tail out side to side. Coming back into neutral, coming up into a full chair. Remember, we bend into the knees, keep the weight in the heels and the arms reach up. Try to bring the biceps up close to the ears. My toes are happy and lifted because you're not gripping on the mat. Inhale, stand tall. Exhale, release into mountain. Cleansing breath would be really nice right now. Open the mouth. Inhale deeply through the nose. Exhale, let it go. Inhale. Exhale. Last time. Inhale. Exhale. Find your breath pace again. Bring the lips together. Feed the breath in through the nose. Let it serve the body and let it exhale through the nose. Now, let's find a warrior. Come all the way up to the front of your mat. If you're using props, make sure they're at the front of the mat, and we'll do the best we can. So from that mountain pose, remember, the feet are lined up with the natural hips. We'll all look a little differently. Don't try to match exactly what I'm doing. My body's different than yours. As always, it's your breath, your body, all working together. So here we go. We want to shift the weight into the left foot. Pick the right foot up. Let it hover there for a moment. See what your balance is like. Inhale again, exhale, set it down. Shifting to the other side, it's a shift to the right, and we bend and lift the left. Keep that right knee soft. Keep the standing leg soft whenever. If it's rigid, you're probably gonna fall or lose your balance. Go ahead and bring that foot down. Here we go, shift to the left. There's some flexibility in that knee. We lift the right foot and step it back, plant the heel, and let those toes be on a nice angle. See how my heels are lined up? My back foot is not behind it, it's right in line. Now let's look down at that left knee and send that left knee over the ankle towards the second and third toe. We square the hips, Square the shoulders, settle down into the pose. Last piece, as we lift the arms, settle the shoulders down, warrior one. Now, if you want to go deeper, you can always move that back foot and come down even more. Inhale, hands to heart center. Exhale, fold. Inhale the hands to the knee. Exhale, lift. Hands through heart center. Let's flow down to the ground. Don't grip with those front toes. Inhale to the knee. Exhale, lift. Last time, hands to heart center. Exhale, fold. Let's spin up on the back heel. You're in a high lunge. We were in a low lunge before. Fingers stay down or on blocks. Inhale here. Exhale, step forward. Let the head come down. Cup the elbows and sway. Come back into neutral here. Fingers come down. We'll stay from this position and step the left foot back. Go ahead and drop the heel on the angle. And this time use the breath to float up to the knee. Get your stance ready. Use the breath again and then come into that warrior one. Hips back over the center of the mat, shoulders over the hips. Inhale, hands to heart center. Exhale, fold. Inhale to the knee. Exhale, lift right into place. Hands to heart center. Exhale, fold. Now come straight up. Lift right up into warrior one. Hands to heart center. Exhale, fold. Spin up on that back heel. That's your lunge. Step the back foot forward. Cup the elbows and sway. Come back into neutral. Release the fingers down. Let's step the right foot back this time. Turn the toes out on an angle. Heels are lined up. We're going to inhale up, swinging the right arm back and into a warrior two. Here we go. Inhale, bend into the knee, sweep the arms up and open. Warrior two. Bring the shoulders back over the hips. Keep the knee over the ankle. Now we turn the front palm up and we use the breath to come into an exalted warrior. Don't lose the bend in the front knee. Inhale again, exhale, warrior two. Back arm swings forward. Frame that front foot. Peel up onto the ball of the foot. Step forward. Forward fold. Go ahead and ground the fingers down. Step back with the left foot. Go ahead and turn that heel. Heels lined up, toes are outward. When you're ready, we're going to inhale and come all the way up. Peel open, warrior two. Turn the front palm up, send it high, exalted warrior here. Come back into warrior two. Peel that hand down, spin the heel up, step forward. Cup the elbows, soften the knees a lot, hang and ragdoll. Release the hands down, let the hands just puddle on the mat. Come back into neutral. Feet underneath the natural hips. Let's gather the breath as we inhale and climb all the way up to a super tall mountain here. Hands into heart center, mountain. Time for some balance. So you can step off your mat, you can stay on your mat. We're just going to come to a classic tree and see where we can go today. We tested the balance a little bit just by shifting and lifting a foot. Let's see what else we can do. Hands are at either side. We want to shift the weight into the left side. Lift the right foot. Now, you can turn the heel towards the ankle. You can lift the foot around the calf. You can even invite that foot all the way up into the thigh. You want to be able to breathe when you're doing it. Open that knee a little bit more. Now we add the hands to heart center, a little bit of counterbalance here. We lift the arms, growing some branches in tree. Now don't forget, it's always about watching, maintaining focus of that drishti, that focal point that never moves or changes. Something about 3 to 6 feet in front of you. Last breath here, hands to heart center, come down in control, arms down, slide the foot down, pedal those feet, helicopter the arms, take the tension out, come back into neutral. Starting from mountain, we shift into the right, keep that knee soft. We come up on the toe, turn, come somewhere in that leg, open that knee, square the shoulders, find your drishti, hands to heart center, and we grow the arms. 5 breaths here. Hands come down and we lower, stay in control. Knee comes forward and the foot releases. Excellent. Walk on those feet, helicopter the arms. We're going to come down on our mat now. I'm going to turn my mat differently. You stay where you are, so you have a side view. We want to come down on our backs, preparing for bridge. So the heels are underneath the knees, the back is flat, the arms are down by your side, head is cradled in the center of the mat. Now we want to take a few little pelvic tilts first. It's not a lift, it's a tilt back. You're just rocking back. So think about flattening the back and just tilting the pelvis up and then flattening. And we tilt and flatten with breath, tilt, and then flatten. We're going to bring the soles of the feet together, let the knees drop open as we extend the arms overhead, exposing the front of the body. Let the back and hips open, arms stretch, ribs spread. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale the hands to the belly, exhale, let them slide off. Excuse me. The knees come back together. Now we're ready for a bridge. Heel underneath the knee, arms down. And we want to bring it up in stages. You're pushing on the heels and you're tracking the knees forward, not out. Forward towards the wall. Inhale, lift. The belly button comes up. We're rolling back on the shoulders. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, give it some sound. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now the spine comes down in reverse. Don't drop the hips until the low back comes down. And you tuck back into place. Sway the knees a little. Now you want to come up into a bridge again on your own. Remember, we tuck, lift, and peel. Settle back on the shoulders. Think about lifting the belly button up, knees forward. Lay everything back down. Soles of the feet together, arms overhead. This time, interlace the fingers and roll the palms out. Stretch around the wrist, the underarm, the forearm. Keep the hands just like this. Inhale them over the chest. Open the arms. And then release them down. Knees come back together. Let's cross. Let's cross the left ankle over the right knee. Make sure it comes past the knee and it's not bracing itself right in the center of the knee. You want to bring it across. Keep the foot relaxed for right now. Guide the left hand towards the left knee. That starts an opening as you push the knee and leg forward. For a little bit more, you can lift the right leg, bring the hands behind the knee crease, flex into the feet, deepening the stretch here. You can go even further by extending that right leg up, drawing everything closer to the chest. You need to leave the shoulders and the back of the head down. If they're popping up, you've gone too far. Slowly we come out of this. We bend back into the right knee if it was up. We slide the hands away as the foot finds the floor. Stay right here. Walk the right foot off of the mat. And see about laying those knees down to the left. If that's too much of a stretch, let the left ankle come off the right knee. Nice and easy. Lift back up, walk the foot back onto the mat, settle the hips first, and then release. Other side. Right ankle over left knee. See what that feels like. You can always guide that knee forward. For a little bit more, invite the knee in towards the chest. Support it with the hands. Flex the feet. You can extend that leg high. Last breath here. Bend back into the knee. Bring the foot down onto the mat. Let everything settle. Before you walk that left foot off the side of the mat, and let the knees fall over to the right. Go ahead and walk that foot back in. Uncross. Soles of the feet together one last time. Arms overhead. This time cathedral fingers, bringing the index fingers together. Try to reach for the other side of the room. Keep the fingers just like this. Inhale them up over the chest. Open the arms wide. Cactus the arms. Draw the knees back together. And let the knees collapse. You've collapsed the bridge. And go ahead and sway. Feel this across the belly, around the hips. Come back into neutral. Walk the feet back in. Take the arms across the body, hugging yourself. Hands around the shoulder heads. Give a squeeze. Inhale, open. Go wide. Cross back the other side. And open. Swing the arms down by your side. Start lengthening the legs here. Arms down by your side, palms up. Let the mouth open. Inhale deeply through the nose. Exhale, let it go. Release the tension from the jaw, the back of the head, the neck, the shoulders, the arms, the hands, the belly, the back, the hips, the thighs, the leg, and the foot. You can certainly stay longer here in Shavasana. You're in your own home. But I will continue to move forward as I close class. So in this position, Shavasana, corpse pose, invite the breath to come back into the body. Allow wiggling of the fingers and the toes. A gentle bend into the knee. And then the other. Give a little sway of the knees side to side. As you settle the knees in center, go ahead and roll that right arm up alongside the head and make your way onto your right side, resting there once again. Carefully lower that left hand, secure it on the mat. Secure the right hand as you push yourself up, bringing yourself in to a comfortable seated position. Adjusting the spine so it's upright. Relaxing the hands into the crooks of the legs. Close your eyes, bring your hands to heart center in prayer. Thank you for letting me guide you. As always, I hope it served you well. We bring our fingertips up to the third eye, between the eyebrows on the forehead, and we bow to end class. Namaste. Thanks, everyone. I hope you have a good day, and hopefully I'll see you next week. Bye.